Hi guys, welcome back. So we are into a new topic, foreign remittances, and in this topic we will discuss how to account for foreign transactions or any payments made to a foreign company from India. Okay, so we will understand first of all what is the process, how the documents are processed, and then afterwards we will try to understand the accounting. The accounting of foreign remittance is a little bit complex, but not very tough. It's an easy thing if you understand it, but you need to understand the complete process first. Then only we will be able to account for it. Okay. So the foreign remittance which we are talking about is only for any payment made to a foreign company for services rendered. Okay. So we are not talking about import of goods. We are talking about import of services. Okay, when we are taking any services online, let's say Facebook advertising, that is an online service and we are paying for that service, that is a foreign remittance. Okay, if the Facebook company is not registered in India. So we'll start with it. So there are few documents which a company must have before making payment to a foreign party. Now, why all these documents are required? Since understand a simple concept, whenever there is a foreign transaction or you are making to a foreign payment to a foreign company, in that case, we are you can say the foreign currency reserve of our country is reducing because we have to pay them in dollars. They cannot be paid in Indian rupees. They have to pay it in dollars, pounds, or whatever. So they have to be paid into their currency. So what we do is we do not have that currency. We do not hold that currency. Banks hold that currency and they pay it on our behalf. So we write a letter to bank stating that this much amount you have to pay to that foreign company with along with a specified set of documents, and they'll pay it. Okay, so there's a process involved. Now why there's a process involved? Because whenever there is a reduction in the foreign exchange reserves of a country, RBI is involved. Reserve Bank of India has to monitor that how much foreign exchange reserves are going out of India. And why they monitor that? Because it will impact our economy. If the foreign exchange reserves reduces in India, then it will impact our economy adversely. That's a general overview. We will start with that. Okay. So that's why, since you are making a payment to a foreign party, and of course in foreign exchange currency, then you have to follow a specified set of rules, specified set of documents you have to prepare. Then only you can make the payment. Otherwise, bank will not process it. Okay. So starting with the documents required, um, first of all, there is a request letter. We will show you the specimen also. You can see in your notes also there is a specimen of all of these documents. So first of all, there is a request letter. So suppose my company is Bonvoy Hotels and we are making payment for digital advertising or online advertising through XYZ company, which I have taken, and they do not have any office in India. So we have to make them a foreign payment. We have to, suppose they are based at US, so we have to make them a payment in dollars. So now what is happening when we have to prepare a request letter first. So in this request letter we will state like that please remit xxx amount of dollars to below mentioned account number, and there we will put in all the details of that company, the account number and the name, address, etc., and attach other documents with it. So what are other documents? Number two is the invoice. So without an invoice or without an agreement, there may be two types of transaction. Either there is an advance payment based upon agreement, or there may be an invoice. So in case there is an advance payment also, you have to attach the agreement. So whenever the invoice is there, you will attach that invoice. Okay, based upon this invoice we are making the payment. So you have to attach that invoice. Then third, agreement copy. If you have the agreement copy, well and good. If invoice is not there, then agreement must be there. Then fourth is form A2. So now what is form A2? Form A2 is a declaration stating that we are making this payment. Like we, the Bonvoy Hotels, we are making this payment uh, which is under the prescribed limits of RBI. So we are declaring it to the bank that this is under prescribed limits and this is not wrong. Okay. And who checks this? This will be, you can say, the bank will check it, of course. Even if suppose you don't know what are the prescribed limits of RBI, the bank will check it. Okay,